Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards, and today is Monday. That means Mail Day is upon us, and I've got a couple of singles that I've picked up online, and we're going to look at those. But the really exciting thing is this package from one of you awesome people. Montana G-Man sent me this package. He has been a subscriber to the channel for a while and is a super nice guy, and he told me he was going to send me something, and I have been looking very forward to opening this. It's been here, I guess, about a week now, sitting in my study, and very pumped to get into this and see what Montana sent me. His real first name is apparently Montana, and he lives in Montana, so figure that out. It's pretty awesome. It's like getting mail from Indiana Jones, but it's Montana G-Man. So we're going to save that to look at after we look at these couple of singles that I picked up. This is where the real excitement is. I'm looking very forward to that. So these are just a couple of singles I picked up online recently that I think you will be interested to see, or I hope you will be interested to see anyway. This one looks like it is wrapped carefully in maybe an invoice or something. I don't know. I have to be careful opening this one. Oh, it looks like it'll just come out the bottom. There we go. We'll do that. And it is, you've seen on the channel, I've been picking up some of these Stadium Club red foil cards, and this is a color match red foil for Acuna, which is one that is actually a little bit tough to get, I guess because he won the MVP, or maybe people think this is a really cool card because of the image on there, which is a pretty neat image, I have to admit. It's pretty cool. So I had not gotten this one before, and when I saw it for auction, I thought I would go for it, and I think all in on this with postage and everything else, it was around $2, so I felt like that was a pretty good deal. Get one of Ryan's card stands and put this on the back wall like that, and then we'll open this other package. This is another it's another Stadium Club foil, and it is another color match, but it is not red, so that'll leave you thinking what this could be for the moment it takes me to get this out of here. Put that over there. And once again, they have wrapped it in the invoice, which I guess is, I don't know, a good way to make the most of your paper. Let's pull it out of there. And then here we go. Is a blue foil color match for Vinny Pasquantino of the Red Hot Royals, who have had a very good start to the season. And I couldn't really pass this up. I'm not a Royals fan or anything like that, but it is a rookie card of a guy who I think has a pretty good future in the majors, and it is a really, just the shade of blue is just about a perfect color match for the Royals uniform, and so I couldn't pass that up. It's also a really cool image as well. I like that one, and so that's why I picked that up. And this is, the blue ones are out of 50, and you can see this is 49 out of 50 on that. So the blue color matches are pretty tough cards. The red ones, I don't know what the estimates are. Actually, that's a blue stand, so I'll put Vinny back there on that one. I don't know what the estimates are on how many of the red ones were printed, but I'm not sure. I know it's a lot more than 50, whatever that number is. I know it's a lot more than 50, but I'm not sure how many there are. Maybe one of you guys knows that, and you can let me know in the comments. But the blue ones are very tough, so whenever I see one that's a nice color match, I'm very tempted by it. And because that one was a rookie card, it's a player I know a little about, I thought, I'll go for it. I'll see if I can get that. And I got it for a nice price, too. I think that was, I want to say it was around $8, something like that, which is pretty good for an out of 50 rookie card. I mean, I'll take that any day. I feel like that was a nice price for that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, of course. I always like to hear what your opinions are of the pickups that I make online. And now we get to the best part of the episode, which is Montana G-Man's package that he sent over to me. And as you can see, it is addressed to me and not the pack opening machine, so I'm going to assume that I don't need him along for this one, but there's stuff in here for him. I will certainly save it out. He is in school right now. He has a field trip today, actually, but it is raining, so I'm going to be very curious when I pick him up to hear how that went. This is taking me some time to get into it here. I'm trying to be very careful not to impact whatever Montana may have put in here. I'm not quite sure what that is, but we will find out momentarily. A huge thanks to all of you for coming out to the channel today. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you all had a very good weekend and that you did something fun. It's raining today, but we had fantastic weather this weekend. I mean, just really beautiful spring-like weather in the 70s. It was awesome. And of course, a huge thank you to Montana G-Man for sending these cards along. Whatever may be in here, I am not sure. I'm going to put the stack over there, and then we'll open up the letter, which is always the best part when you guys send notes and letters. I can't tell you how much I enjoy that. Dear Card Wolf and Pack Opening Machine. Okay, so there might be some things in here for him. That's awesome. Sent a few things as a thank you for the Pete Rose cards and for all the great content you share. The Leaf cards I pack pulled a couple of months ago. Wow, I figured I would pass them on to an Orioles fan. Thank you. Also included a Ripken I had that I cut out of Sports Collectors Digest magazine, SCD. That is what that stands for. In 1990, I also used to subscribe to Sports Collectors Digest. I used to get it for many, many years. I got it back in the late 70s when it first came out and was just sort of a very cheaply made newspapery black and white type of production, and then it got fancier and fancier over the years. And then in the early 90s, they would do their own cards of popular players from that era that they would put in the magazine, and they were very nice designs. They would also often use old Topps designs, so I'm curious to see what Ripken Montana included in here, as well as a Jeter card and a Pete Rose card from my personal collection. And you are a Robinson fan, so I enclosed 2 hand-signed and numbered art cards. Wow, made by my favorite artist, Edward Vela. Wow, I'm not familiar with that artist. I'm looking very forward to seeing that. Finally, I figured that the Pack Opening Machine would enjoy opening a couple packs of dinosaur cards. We're going to have to do that on the air because he is going to be pumped about that. That is awesome. He is so into dinosaurs right now. It is crazy. Hope you enjoy and keep up the great work you do for the hobby, Montana. Well, that is a wonderful letter, Montana. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to go through these cards. This is going to be awesome. Put your letter right up here where I keep all the letters right on top of the pack wall back here. So let's see what is in here exactly. There's a 1988 Leaf Eddie Murray. I don't have that card. I did not open up very much 1988 Leaf at all, and I have not picked up any in the intervening years since 1988. So that is awesome. And as Montana said, these are pack pulled very recently. That looks minty fresh. That is a beautiful card. And there's the Ripken Diamond Kings. That is a very nice card as well. Love that. And as you can see by the copyright, even though it says Donruss on it, I'll see if I can get the camera to see that it is Leaf down at the bottom. So that is really cool. I'll have to check and see if I have the Leaf version of that card. I'll have to check that. This is the one from Sports Collectors Digest. As you can see, it's in the 1957 Topps design, and that is a really, really nice example of that. That was as an insert in Sports Collectors Digest back in the day. They did a great job with these. I mean, they really did. You can see SCD down there. Really, really nice job with these. And this is a beautiful example of this. You did a really nice job cutting this card out of there, Montana. I have to tell you, I think the one I have is nowhere near as nicely cut as this one. Or you know what? I don't think I have one that is cut. I think I might have one that's still, they usually came on a panel of 2 or 3 cards, and I think the only one I have of this is on that panel. This is a beauty. You did a great job cutting this. Usually these look, I mean, they look like somebody came along with a pair of garden shears and tried to cut them or something. This looks fantastic. This is definitely going into the Ripken binder. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm sure I don't have one that is actually suitable for the binder. I just have that panel, and that's not even in any of the Ripken binders. That's in it's kind of in its own little box somewhere. So this is awesome. This is a great addition to the PC. I'm really excited to get that card. This is a Pete Rose. Wow, that's a beauty. This is an acetate. If you watch a channel, you know I really enjoy acetate cards. See if I can get my camera to actually focus on this. It wants to focus through it. There we go. That's a beauty. Look at that nice Pete Rose card. It almost looks like he's like a little figure on a stand or something. That is a really, really nice acetate card. And it's a Panini card, of course, but I don't know what year. 2023 Panini, yeah. That is from Chronicles Magnitude. That is really cool. I have not seen that card before, and I like that one a lot. That is a great addition for my PC as well. Thank you for that, Montana. What do we have here? A very nice Jeter. Check that out. That's a beauty. You guys know I really like nice images on cards, and that one is a really nice image there with the fans in the background. And I think that looks like is that the president standing up behind him? I got to look at this with my spectacles. I don't know if he's actually standing there or if he is airbrushed in. I think he was airbrushed in, but I think that is George H.W. Bush standing there. I'll get this in focus so that you guys can see too and tell me what you think. Get this to come in here for you. I'm pretty sure that's H.W. standing there waving at the camera, but I also think that he was photoshopped in there. I'm getting a lot of glare there. That seems to be... What do you guys think? I think that was photoshopped in. I don't think he was actually standing there. That's my guess. That's really... I don't think I've ever seen that card before, honestly. I would have remembered that, and I don't think I've seen that. So that's a really cool card. And then that looks like Mickey Mantle airbrushed in down there. Am I seeing things? No, I don't think I'm seeing things. I think that actually was added in there. See if I can get that in focus for you now. There's old number 7 in the Yankee dugout there. That is pretty cool. I've never noticed that on this card before. That is awesome. I really like that. I've never seen that kind of a airbrush job. I don't think that's something they normally did on these cards back then. That's really, I'll have to look that up. I don't remember seeing that before. Very interesting. This is 2007 Topps, as I'm sure most of you know, but it's one I'm going to have to look up. And then these are the cards by the artist that it looks like they're signed and numbered. These are both this matching set, and they're out of 50. And it's Edward Vela, who is a guy I'm not familiar with, but I got to say, based upon the art on the front here, I actually really like these. These are a lot better than the kind of art you usually see on like Topps Gallery, or even the Perez art that you see on Diamond Kings. I mean, I never liked the Perez art that much, honestly. I usually thought most of the time the likenesses weren't very good, but these are really nice. I'm going to have to look into this guy's art now, thanks to Montana. I'm really curious about this artist because those are really nice cards. These are limited edition cards. I wonder if there's a website on here where you can look up this guy, edwardvela.com. All right, well, I'm going to have to do that after the show and check out what other cards this guy has. That's really neat. That's very thoughtful of you to do, Montana. Thank you so much. I'm going to grab another card stand and cram it back here and put these on that. Put this one on there on the front. That is really neat. I've never seen that guy's art before, and I really like that quite a lot. That's quite nice art there. And of course, I collect Brooks, and those are certainly cards that I'd never even seen before. So those are automatic PC cards for me. Those are great. And then these are the dinosaur packs. Man, pack opening machine is going to go nuts for these. I've never seen these before. Dinosaurs, the Mesozoic era. And I'm sure that my son could rattle off all the dinosaurs from the Mesozoic era because he has them, all the different ones from the Permian, the Mesozoic, the Jurassic. He has them all memorized. I don't know how he does it, but these are cards I've never seen before. They appear to be from 1993, and I will definitely see if I can get him to open them on camera so that I can include that in an episode either tomorrow or later this week. But that is really cool. I don't know where you got these, Montana, but these are awesome. And I know the pack opening machine is going to like those a lot. I'll get him to open those so that we can all experience the joy, because it will be pretty exciting for him, I can tell you that. This is an amazing collection of cards. What a wonderful selection. All of this stuff is just perfect for my PC. I'm pretty into these, honestly. I really never seen this rose before, and I'm certain I don't have a Ripken that I can actually put in one of the binders. Just have the one on the sheet, so this is a really nice ad for me. I'm really delighted to get that. There are a lot of throwback designs for Ripken that I've collected over the years, so this will fit in. I know just which binder to put that in, where that will go in the collection, so that is awesome to get that. I'm going to have to look into this Jeter with the added luminaries on there. That's really quite interesting. Bush and Mantle added to the image there. That's quite interesting. Of course, there's nothing on the back about it because Topps never puts any info on the back about the special cards they do. That's really cool. I have to check that out. I was never a Jeter collector, so even if I, had this card, I probably would not have looked at it very closely. But now that I am, I'm really into that card. That is cool. I like that a lot. So again, huge thanks and shout out to Montana G-Man. I want to thank you so much for sending these, Montana. This was extremely thoughtful. Some really well chosen cards here, and my tremendous appreciation and thanks to you. Thanks very much for that. Thank you all for coming out to the channel today. Give it a big thumbs up if you like this episode. I certainly appreciate it, and it helps the channel a lot. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, and I'll be opening up a new product that I have not opened on the channel before. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. Of course, Wednesday is Pack Battle Day versus Average Joe. Thursday is Anything Can Happen Day. And Friday, we'll be back with Dorking with dice. We do that every Friday here, and always have a good time with it. Thank you again, Montana G-Man. This was awesome, and thank you guys for showing up to the channel today. I'll see you back here tomorrow, and as always, happy collecting.